I think it's the right time to focus on core banking, basically because of the two sides of the business. From the growth part of the business, because customers more and more want banks differently acting with them. And as I said before, client segmentation, product selling and cross-selling of products in the banks will require a transformation of the core banking services, breaking those silos and creating a much more integrated view of the customer. But not only this, in the future and today's competitive landscape, to be absolutely lean and to be absolutely competitive in terms of cost-income ratio is a priority of most banks. And this cost-income ratio goals they need to manage today can be only achieved by focusing back on core banking and trying to re-architect and re-engineering their core banking processes. I think a core banking transformation journey is not only a long process in which the market changes and many unexpected events may impact the program, but also is a very complex process itself. My recipe for the success of a transformational journey in a core banking process will be basically three things. First, set clear goals, starting with the end in mind. What do we want to pursue? What do we want to achieve? Not only in terms of successful implementation of processes or technologies, but also in terms of business achievements. Second, very important, right partners, both internal and external partners and stakeholders within the process. This is very clear to have very well identified and very well partnership relationship established whenever you launch this business or this transformation. And third, last but not least, a lot of management attention of the highest level. Management of the organizations need to be absolutely focused as a priority on those transformations. As I said before, I think the right choice of a partner when facing a transformation is one of the key success factors of the full transformation. I think a partner could bring basically in today's world three key elements. One is assets. Taking experiences encapsulated into assets is very important to be successful. The second thing is experience. Having done it before in new markets, in old markets, in new areas is very important. And right partners could provide this experience and guidance along the process. And finally is capabilities and advice to make things happen. Capabilities is very key, not only in terms of availability of skilled resources, but also capabilities in terms of managing a complex journey like this is. I believe one of the key ideas or initiatives to put in place Accenture Core Banking Services is basically to better align our offerings to the new client needs. And I think there are four levers within core banking services that will help us to be absolutely aligned with our client priorities. The first one, I already mentioned it, is assets. We will be investing and reinforcing our assets strategy. The second one will be innovation. We need to be ahead of the curve, bringing new products and services, new ideas, and partnering with our clients in the new waves of expansion they will be finding. Partnering with them as well in the transformation of the efficiency plays and the lean organization they are pursuing through our bets like software as a service or BPO. Finally, capabilities development is one of the keys. Availability of experience, skills, and people across the patch to serve those big transformations that we are foreseeing in the future. In a word, ensuring that our global footprint makes available to our clients wherever they are, in the markets, wherever they are hosted, or in the new markets of expansion we are starting to see in this global expansion of our big players. I think I could say Accenture is plenty of experience and a global reach on core banking transformation. Let me share with you some of our figures. Alnova, our core asset, it's implemented in more than 100 banks all over the world in more than 30 countries. But also we are highly skilled and experienced in other assets like SAP or Oracle, in which we have been involved in 27 of the largest transformations based on those assets in the world. Together with this, I could say that we have been involved in more than 200 transformations in the last 5 or 6 years. So we are present in the main transformation projects in the world. Because of that, we have already more than 3,000 professionals in Accenture with high and developed skills on core banking that is very useful to face with a lot of reliability those transformations in the marketplace. I think there are 3 main key differentiators of our Accenture core banking services. One is our vertical integration, from advice to operations. We are able to provide services, highly skilled and experienced services throughout the whole value chain, from advising our clients on how to tackle those transformations to actively and proactively architect the solutions, implement the whole change, and operate that with our BPO services. The second key differentiator, I believe, is in Accenture core banking services is our ecosystems of partners and delivery networks. We are very proud of our partners, and we are expanding this partners footprint across the world, and our delivery network, composed by hundreds of thousands of professionals across the world, will help us to be very successful, better than anybody else. And finally, our experience and credentials. As I said, we have an amazing set of credentials and experiences we can use with our clients in the future to help them guide these complex transformation processes.